some shit. But I'm like, I'm not trying to compete for my mom's attention or her love because nigga, I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
Y'all her own son. So I would a different spot now and move body every minute. Now I'm the one that around her like the mom. And they're all,
Victory all in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat.
Oh, so you ain't got shit to say about my Knicks stuff.
So undisputed.
Okay. You got it. You got it. Talking to you, kid.
What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Light in my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or tired. It's like trained through the pain. Skyward and higher, I ran through the rain.
Do that shit. Do that shit.
Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold in the bag. Work rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please don't be too slow.
I got the lighter, that's goddamn fun.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom by yeah.
Gotta keep one of them in the keys, though.
Using cheap clothes, I just want that money like a money maker. I want the one take the uppercut, now he up on my way. Up on my way. Just come double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog, I'm a coach flip. Underdogs coming out on top, got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack 'em up like mail. It's over, 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 it's over. Undisputed, I'm undisputed, undisputed. Undisputed, I'm undisputed, undisputed. It's over, 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 it's over. I'm undisputed, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. I'm undisputed, baby.
What they say now.
Let's squabble up, cuz.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my...
Here comes the pride of Wales, one of the best fighters in UK history. The former super middleweight and light heavyweight champion of the world is the pride of Wales, and no one has been able to beat him. Here comes...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Fighting out of the red corner. All the talking. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Nope, that hook won't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. Just misses with the right uppercut. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect them.
Oh my God, Johnny! The pride of Wales in some real trouble. Calzaghe is down, but will he get up? A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's still on the fight.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up, they've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down.
And there's the bell for round 2. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Right hook won't score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good one. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. What skill being displayed here between these? Hold it right there. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Talk about a one-side.
Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Hey, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he ready for that counter punch. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Good counter punch. And he scores with the counter. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Failing to score with that right hook. A perfect counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. A perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete. Back at it in round 4. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Which fighter will say no mas? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Nice exchange here from... Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is
total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
The stamina is off the charts. That uppercut's blocked. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it.
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he misses with that jab. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That counter shot lands. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Nice counters. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot get...
Here comes round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
That counter punch caught him clean. How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this fighter is... I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is Todd.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We got all eyes on you. No more bluffing. The truth is coming through.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times. Box.
was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Get out.
Hands back.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on.
Let's go.
Yeah, 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's take a hook on the end.
Now look at me. Look at me.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom by 3-0. Knock 'em out in 60 seconds like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money like undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog on what coach flip. Underdogs coming out on top. Got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack 'em up like mail. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody.
Smoking. This is Muhammad Ali. Coming off that stunner, he predicted it as he knocked out Sonny Liston.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. All right. Let me enjoy myself right now.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Good luck.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. The straight right just misses. That hook doesn't score. Counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut will probably come in handy.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't find a home with that jab. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He missed with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You can't...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. We see it again. There's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We continue.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Four blank count.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it would. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
The straight right just misses. Good thing it didn't land. They exchange punches. Good counter punching. Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. There's the bell for round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. There's a counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Misses with the jab. That right hand hurts. That one will count. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and start.
Whoa, Johnny! Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Down goes Frazier! And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win.
Fight, I'm about to quit, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna